Time.
The #1 deodorant here at HSN.
Bought this the last time we worked together.
Well, you did a lot of shopping last time.
Of course. You know what? I don't work with you every single visit. And so I'm always excited to be able to try more Beekman.
That's right. Because some things like the deodorant, the things that we can't keep in stock because they just sell out so quickly, we don't always have. So they don't always make it into the few shows that we have with you. But this is our deodorant. Now, we always say that there are two key words in all things Beekman: goat milk and kindness. But we have those in here too, but that's not the key words. The two key words here are, it works. It truly does work, and it works in a completely new way from you've ever heard of how a deodorant works. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Beekman is not only the world's leading goat milk skin health company, we're also one of the world's leading companies looking at the microbiome of the skin, and that's actually how we came up with how this deodorant works. We're studying the bacteria and the viruses and the fungi that live on the surface of our skin, and we're like, well, what actually causes body odor?
This is so interesting.
What causes body odor is the bacteria that live on the surface of our skin. They actually feed off of the sebum and the sweat, and when they feed, then they off-gas. You know, just like some men that you've known, right? That's what happens. You eat and sometimes the gases come. And that's what causes body odor. And so we said, okay, how can we prevent body odor? Well, we have to keep that bacteria from eating. So we starve the bacteria using a proprietary citrate, which breaks down the sebum. Anywhere on the body you want to use this, under your arm, cleavage, thighs, feet, you can use this anywhere because you're going to starve that bacteria, and then when you starve the bacteria, they can't off-gas. And that's how this works. There's no aluminum to block the sweat glands. There's no baking soda, which can cause an alkaline burn irritation under the surface of the skin. And it's got the power of the goat milk. So not only are you going to starve those bacteria and keep them from off-gassing, you're also going to condition the skin with those 31 nutrients from the goat milk.
I think this is incredible.
And it works.
And it
really works.
That's the most important part. Right?
How many reviews are on this item?
Oh, you know what? I
mean,
look,
lots
out of
of
my
reviews.
200 and something cards, I do have it.
On a deodorant. The reason I was
they're looking for it.
People can see it on the .com anyway.
Yeah. 716.
716 reviews
That's
on the
because
deodorant.
it works.
That's right.
And that's why I bought it.
Because people will tell you if it doesn't work.
Oh, for sure. They'll scream it to the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
And here's how I knew this would work, was because after we launched it, I think we've had this now for 2 years when we can, when we can keep up with it.
That's the other thing, it's sold out all the time.
Yeah, a neighbor tried it. Well, she heard us talking about it, like starving the bacteria. She's like, I'm going to try this on my son's feet. And so she bought it on that first time. She used it on her son's feet. She called in the next time we were on air with it, and she said, I starved the bacteria on his feet because his feet no longer stink. Now, Heather, doesn't it feel so smooth, too?
It feels like a moisturizer. I mean, we have people calling in and saying that they use it to seal their tattoos.
Yeah.
And I was just putting it on my arm. Look at that.
It goes on
you
clear.
can see there's absolutely no residue. It leaves this amazing layer of hydration behind it. And for me, what I did not know about off-gassing. I felt like in the beauty world, we had heard, I mean, thousands of different items. I thought I knew a decent amount. I did not know the way that bacteria grows, breeds, and spreads, and then it literally off-gasses. So what I love so much about this is that you are actually treating the issue. You're not masking it. You're not covering it up. And I was telling a story earlier, and I don't know if this will resonate with you, but when I make spaghetti, and I'm boiling the pasta sauce, and I'm looking at the tomatoes, I will take a teaspoon of baking soda, and when I do that, it bubbles. It's cutting the acid, the acidity. That's what's happening under my arms when I'm using regular deodorant. So if you're somebody that looks under your arms, you've had sensitivity or you have had issues, no medical claims, I'm just saying try this, you might be surprised.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Because historically, deodorants have worked in a couple of ways. Most frequently, a deodorant has aluminum, and the aluminum blocks the sweat glands under the arm, and you never want to block anything. If something is natural happening in your body, you want it to happen because, it's done for a purpose.
Absolutely.
So you never want to block things with the aluminum. Then people who switched to clean deodorant, they started using baking soda in the deodorant. Well, baking soda does help control the odor, But for a huge swath of the population, it can cause an alkaline burn under the arm. And that's why when you switch those natural deodorants and you get that kind of rashy thing under your arm, it's from the alkalinity of the baking soda. So we don't use any aluminum, we don't use any baking soda. We use this brand new proprietary citrate, which starves the bacteria so that they can't off-gas. And we actually had someone on Facebook earlier today talking about our stick of butter moisturizer. This is our stick of butter moisturizing base using the goat milk with that proprietary citrate. So as Heather was saying, it's really conditioning. So some people don't just use this as a deodorant.
Right.
They use it on their tattoos, they use it on their feet as their moisturizer, and it controls the odor.
And everybody talks about how long it lasts
There
and
are 800 swipes per tube, but here's the thing. This right now is sold out at Ulta. It is sold out on our website. Our own website. The only place you can get it right now is at HSN, and you're getting a duo.
Yes.
And you can lock it on AutoShip.
I was just going to ask.
That's what I was going to say.
It is on
And
AutoShip.
that is what you want to do, and you want to jump in there because over 7,000 had been ordered.
Because people know it works.
And it was the #1 most popular product that in our show the last time.
Was it?
And you can see repeat performance. But we're all in search of something that's safe.
Yes.
That's clean.
Clean.
Yep.
Right, and that works.
That's right.
And this works. That's why I'm so happy that you asked about how many reviews are on our website. With over 700 reviews, you finally discovered the product that works, that gets rid of the stink, right? And that works.
And it doesn't mask the scent.
And
Right.
There's no added fragrance in this product at all. So if you're sensitive to fragrance, there's no added fragrance. It does have a natural scent from the botanicals, which is very, very kind of light, like citron essence
That's
to it.
the perfect way to describe it.
And it is, and sometimes I love it so much that sometimes I will just put it around the back of my neck as my cologne.
It's icy cold.
It is. It's very cooling.
As a doctor, can you tell me why? Because it feels like
AutoShip is
on
available.
the back, it's like an ice stick.
Yeah, I know, and that's
feels
from the
so
botanicals that go in
good.
it. It really cools down the surface of your skin.
Oh my
As I
gosh.
said, it is our stick of butter original formulation from the moisturizer, but with the added citrate, which helps control the odor. And again, it's not just for under the arms, it's an all-over body deodorant. So anywhere that you're concerned about odor, you can use this as the odor control.
I think moms right now are cheering all over the place. Football moms, lacrosse moms, hockey moms.
Dance team moms.
Dance team moms.
Yeah. It really does work, and we get it back very, very infrequently.
Yeah, do the AutoShip. That's what most of us are doing, and especially when you can take advantage of it. And you remember, anyone that's on AutoShip always gets the priority. You've got the 2-pack.